Students, in our last class, we have learned types of sets. Let's quickly revise what are the different type of sets. First is singleton set. A set consisting of a single element is called a singleton set. For example, A is a set of even prime number, that is A is equals to 2. Next set we have learned, that is empty set, or you can say a null set. What is it? If there is not a single element in the set which satisfies the given condition, then it is called a null set or an empty set. Null set is represented by a empty curly bracket or a symbol phi sign or a symbol phi. For example, B is a set such that B is a set of X such that X is natural number between 2 and 3. So you will know there is no natural number between 2 and 3. Therefore we can write set B is a empty set. Then next we have learned finite set. Finite set means a set which has some limitation, which is countable. Okay, so that type of set we can call as finite set. Example, a number from 1 to 22 divisible by 4, that we can write as 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Now here you can see it is countable and limitation is given. So you can say it's a finite set. In finite set, if number of element in a set is unlimited, uncountable, you cannot count it, that type of set you can say as infinite set. For example, n is equals to 1, 2, 3, so on, means the limitation is not given. We don't know where to store. That is why it's called infinite set. Then we have learned equal set. Now the equal set means two sets A and B are said to be equal if every element of set A is in set B and every element of set B is in set A. So set A and set B are called sets, equal sets. Symbolically it is represented as, or it can be written as A is equals to B. Then we have solved many solved examples. Now let's solve practice set 1.2 based on this type of sets. Now let's see the first question. Question number 1 is, decide which of the following are equal sets and which are not. Justify your answer. So the first question is, A is equals to X such that 3x minus 1 is equals to 2. B is equals to X. X is such that X is a natural number but X is neither prime nor composite. C is equals to X such that X belongs to N wherein X is less than 2. So these are the three things is given over here, and after solving this three we need to decide that they are equal set or not. So let's see how to solve this. So let's see here. Again the first question we'll write again here, that X such that 3x minus 1 is equals to 2. So this will be, now we'll write only the equation over here. 3x minus 1 is equals to 2. So just 3x will keep, therefore we'll keep 3x as it is, which is equals to, now this minus 1 will go that side. So this will be 3x is equals to 2, and this is minus 1 that side. That side sign will change and this will be plus 1. So 3x is equals to 2 plus 1 will be 3. So this will be 3x is equals to 3. Now this 3 with x is doing multiplication. The sign will change that side of the equal sign. So this will do division. So here it will be x is equals to 3 upon 3. So this will be x is equals to 1. So we'll write if x is 1, we can write here, therefore a is equals to 1. So we got the value of, we got set A has only 1. Now let's see what should be in set B. Okay, so here set B is equals to x such that x is a natural number but x is neither prime nor composite. So we have to write this. Now you all know natural number but neither prime nor composite, we have only one. So we will write here B is equals to, in the set we have B is equals to 1. So we got here B as 1. See what will be in C. C is equals to x such that x belongs to n, x is less than 2. So we will write here C is equals to x less than x belongs to n, that is x is less than 2. So this will be, as we can observe that all the element of set A is present in set B and set C and vice versa. So we can write A is equals to B and B is equals to C. See here it is given less than 2. So we will write C is equals to 1. So here, because less than 2 means we have only 1. So that is why we will write C is equals to 1. After that we can conclude here, as A is 1, B is 1 and C is 1, A, B, C are all equal sets. Now question number 3. Which of the following are empty sets and why? A is equals to, or you can say A is a set where A is a set such that A is a natural number smaller than 0, and second is B is equals to x such that x square is equals to 0. So one by one we will solve this. So here it is given A is a natural number smaller than 0. So smaller than 0 we will write here, there is no number smaller than 0, there is no natural number smaller than 0. So we will write it's an empty set. So we will write the statement this way, natural numbers are 1 to 3 so on, and here A is a natural number, so there is no element in the set because what they are saying, smaller than 0. So we will write there is no number no natural number smaller than 0 over here. So we will write A is a, therefore A is a null, or you can say empty set. So we will write A is equals to empty set. Now second, the B1 is given here, x square is equals to 0. So we'll write x square is equals to 0. So we'll write x is equals to 0. So we can directly write B is equals to 0. As there is an element in the set B, see, 0 is there, so but there is an element present, so we'll write as there is an element in set B, so we'll write B is not a null set. So we can conclude over here that B is not a null set and A is null or empty set. Now question number 4. Write with reasons which of the following sets are finite or infinite. A is equals to x such that x is less than 10, x is natural number and x is a natural number. So we'll write all the numbers, all the natural number, but it is given less than 10. So we'll stop at 9. So we'll write 1, 2, 1, comma 2, 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6, comma 7, comma 8, comma 9, close bracket, close curly bracket. Then we can write here elements are countable in set A, therefore we can write set A is a finite set. Next is B is equals to y such that y less than minus 1. Y is an integer, as it is already given, y is an integer. So we will write all the integers over here, but here it is given y is less than minus 1. Okay, so we will start here minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, so on. So we'll write the elements in set B are uncountable because so on is given. Okay, so B is an infinite set. Okay, because it is minus number, so that is why we will write all the numbers here: minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Because you all know, in minus sign, if I write minus 1 and minus 2, minus 1 will be greater. Okay, so that is why here we will write b as minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, and so on. Next, write with reasons which of the following sets are finite or infinite. C is equals to set of the students of class 9 from your class. Now here what we have to write, that we have to write it's finite or infinite with the reason, and it is given set of students of class 9 of your class. Now it's what, here we can count the number of students studying in the class 9 from our class, or you can say your class. So you can, as you can count the number of student, it is countable, and limitation is also there, that it is limited, you can count it. Okay, so that is why we can write, therefore C is a finite set. C is a finite set. We can write here, therefore C is a finite set. Next, set of whole numbers. Now again, they have given whole numbers, but they have not given where to stop. They have not given the limitation. It is unlimited, uncountable. So that is why we will write the set of whole numbers is, W means whole number. Okay, it's a W represent the whole numbers. So is equals to, now whole number you all know starts with 0. So 0, comma 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, and so on, and close curly bracket. The elements are uncountable, therefore we can write the set of whole numbers is infinite. Now next question, question number 4. Set of people from your village. Now here we can count the number of people in any village. Okay, so that is why, as we can count it, it's finite set. Okay, so we'll write this as finite set. Okay, now next, set of apparatus in the laboratory. Again, set of apparatus means we can again count it. Okay, so again this will be a finite set. Now next, set of whole number, as I already given the answer of this. Set of rational number, I have already given the answer of this. So here, set of the people from your village and set of the apparatus in the laboratory means these are the things which we can count, which is countable. Okay, so that is why we can say these are the finite sets. Okay, so here we have completed the practice set 1.2. In our next class, we are going to learn what is Venn diagram, who invented or who represent the Venn diagram's figure, and how to solve this, what is subset, all this in our next class we will solve. Okay, so here we will stop our class. Thank you.